Well, I mean, obviously a impressive win last time out for you over a ranked opponent, you know, former title challenger. Just curious kind of what that did maybe for your confidence. I think you always believed in yourself, but did that prove that you are the guy that you thought you were?
Since I came to UFC, I said I want to fight like Alex Perez. I called these names out, but people thought I'm like some crazy lunatic came to UFC and wants to fight everyone. But now my results on the table, and the people start believing in my hype. And already went through one challenger for the title. It was Tim Elliott. There's now Alex Perez. Step by step. I don't want to. I never want to jump, skip everyone else. I think it's a big disrespect to the division. But I just want to become youngest UFC champion. Like when I joined the UFC, that's why I didn't care about respect or disrespect the division. And within 2 years, this is my 6th fight, so it's not bad.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible. I mean, at your age, you know, 23, to be ranked number 8 in the UFC, I mean, it's a pretty incredible accomplishment, even that. So is this where you saw, I mean, I know you saw yourself being champion, but did you see it happening this fast for you?
Like I showed my DM when I messaged Dana White in 2018, I said in 4 years time I'm going to be in UFC. 2022, I signed with UFC. And 2024, I'm one step away from the title. Of course, I've seen it, not because I'm like I just too much believing in myself. Of course, I believe in myself, but at the same time, I put the work in. I travel around the world. I haven't seen my family for 3 months. It's just camp. Every camp I go, challenge myself, find new blood, young guys to challenge me in the sparring.
Now, as you said, you have another title challenger, Alex Perez. Kind of a hard guy to figure out where he's going to be, right? Because of all the time away and the issues. I mean, how do you rate him as an opponent, and what do you expect to see out of him?
He's a great opponent. He beat some good guys. His boxing is good, like a Mexican style, like swinging, like calf kicks good. Like he's not bad opponent, but I thought like Tim Elliott is the toughest challenge in the division. Like out of all opponents I fought in UFC, and there's nothing Alex Perez brings to the cage I haven't seen. I'm 23-0 as an amateur, 11-0 like I had my debut in 2020. Alex Perez from 2019 only had 5 fights in UFC, 3-2. From 2020, this is my 13th fight professional, because I have 1 no contest and 11 professional fights.
Does it make it hard to prepare for him? Because, like I said, he doesn't fight a lot, so he could be completely different than what you've seen last time.
Except I'm ready for anything. Like I said, I fought in amateurs, 5 days, fight every day, making weight. The opponents I never seen style. I just realized the style inside the cage. When I get hit or I get taken down, that's when I have to work out what's going on. And like you see me in UFC, sometimes I have to work out inside the cage. When the game plan doesn't go as well, I do everything myself. I just ask for the corners, just let me know the time. So I know time in my head. So when the time bell goes, it's not like 15 minutes gone and I haven't done anything yet.
You said you want to be respectful and go step by step, but I mean, you win here. There's not a lot of names at the top ahead of you, right? I mean, you're right there at the top. So how far do you feel you are away from people saying, yes, title challenger, he needs to be #1 contender? I mean, how do you see that going?
You know, my gym was full after a fight, Brandon Royval versus Brandon Mareno. Everyone like, you have to fight Pantoja. I have trained with Pantoja after my debut, and I haven't seen anything like special again in him that he has like priority in skill advantage. And this morning he actually said like he would like to fight me if I beat Alex Perez instead of Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval, I think he has ACL.
I was gonna say, yeah, it sounds like maybe he's hurt, Mike.
Yes. So Brandon Mareno is 0-3 against Pantoja. Royval 0-2 against Pantoja. Capek probably gonna have 1 more fight because he didn't make weight last fight. Albazi is injured. Kai Kara France got the concussion because when I asked to fight him, Mick, he said he's got concussion, so he won't be able to fight you. And now I'm only the challenger, but I have to beat Alex Perez impressive way.
That's great to say. I mean, when you lay it out that, it's not bragging, right? I mean, it just kind of makes sense. I think they probably want Pantoja to fight in Brazil in May.
10 weeks from March 2nd. I already
you've
counted.
checked the calendar, have you?
I'm ready.
You can do it. There's a
Yes.
10-week turnaround.
Yes. Even like I said, I have big experience in amateur career. I can fight every weekend.
I love it. So with that in mind, you feel like, hey, not just a win here, but an impressive win so that you can fight for the title next.
Yes, if it's like decision or something like this, I know people don't like it. Even when I had decision against Charles Johnson, I wasn't happy with myself because I know I can finish these guys. And because I'm young, hungry, crazy, and I need to finish these guys. And then I'm gonna fight for the belt.
That's awesome. Well said. A couple quick ones for you. M57, is that a new nickname? I thought you were the Punisher. I'm sorry if I missed it before.
No, I'm the Punisher.
Okay. What's the M57?
M57 is my initial and 57 kilogram.
Oh, okay. Good. I didn't see that before, so I was wondering what that was.
I'm still the Punisher, brother.
Still the Punisher. And the last thing, you talked about being 11-0. Every time I see your record, this Tapology, 10-0 with this one fight that they don't count. What can you tell us about that fight? And why is there a fight on your record that people say shouldn't count?
Who cares, brother? If I fight after this fight for the title, who cares about the Tapology? I was main event on some card. It was COVID, so I need to get some fights. And there was a late replacement. They brought some guy. Of course, he's not the best guy, but I sold so many tickets. They won't put the event. I thought, what can I do? Remove the record. Nobody cares when I have the strap around my shoulder, right? Who cares about 10-0 or it's 11-0?
What were your thoughts on the performance between Mareno and Royval?
Once I see Mareno sat in a corner and his face was like this, like a Lego. I already see like he's not hunger, he's not there. He's like a Henry Cejudo right now. I think Henry tried to get this fight right now, right? But when your fridge is full, when you have money, when you have everything, when you made it, you've been champion, and I don't think you have motivation same as us, younger generation.
You have 34 days to become the youngest champion in UFC. Are you going to try and push this fight to UFC 299 in Miami or?
Against who?
Pantoja.
Pantoja, I don't think he'll make weight for Miami. Yeah, he look big. I mean, listen, if UFC wanted me to become youngest UFC champion, they would have done that earlier. They want to keep John Jones. It's okay. If that's their plans, what can I do about it? I called out everyone. I got big injury in March, and I was ready to fight in August in Boston, but I couldn't get ranked opponent. Mick said, I can get you like a debutant. I said, no, I want a ranked opponent, so I had to wait till October for it humiliate. If they wanted to do this, they'll make it because I was ready to fight anytime.
Are you disappointed that you won't get that that accomplishment?
No, I'm still moving. I'm happy where I am today because I could have ended up wrong way in my life. I'm happy on the 2 years, 6 fights in UFC. And listen, from refugee center to Las Vegas, I think I changed my life a lot. So that's one of the goals, but it's not something that, okay, I'm not youngest champion. So what can I do? Put my head down, walk around the streets. Like, it's my goal. I didn't make it. I'm going to move to another goal. That's it. I'm going to make, like a Demetrius Johnson, I want a lot of title defense and move to bantamweight division.
And then finally, there's this crazy stat. You weren't even a professional the last time Alex Perez won a fight in June 2020. What are your thoughts on that?
Like I said, they're old mans. Everyone in division above 30 years old. Like, imagine I'm 23. I'm already nearly fighting for the belt. What this guy's been up to till 30, it means they're not consistent. They like to party. They like enjoyable things. That's why when it gets tough inside the cage, they give up. And that's why I think activity inside the cage, staying active, making weight, staying in the training camp, and you need a lot of mental work for this, because it's not easy. It's not easy, but that's why when the rough times comes inside the cage, they tap.
And then finally, you know, you said you've wanted to fight in Vegas. You've fought in outside of Vegas, and you're finally here. Obviously, it's in the Apex, not the T-Mobile. But does it still kind of feel the same? You're fighting in Las Vegas.
It's my debut in America. I'm happy at least I got the visa. Yeah, always talking shit on Twitter against government, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Even if I fought like in Mexico last weekend, people knew who I am. So Twitter is always online. It's Apex or it's London. It doesn't matter. Win is a win for me. And then when I fight for the title, I will be in the big arena. Yeah, it's good.